Today I'm at Yarmouth Beach. It's one of the most popular tourist locations in the UK. Sand graining. Now it's a very, very important process when it comes to the beach, and I'm going to show you all about it. But firstly, let's have a look at the sea and the sand and how this beach works. So this is the sea in action. As you can see, the process of longshore drift, the zigzag movement of sediment, is clearly happening. The sediment moves in a zigzag line all across the beach. But I'm going to show you about sand graining. Now, sand graining is very, very important when it comes to the architecture of the beach, because it actually is the thing that drives the sand across the beach and drives the sediment to other parts of the beach. Let's show you an example. Find a patch of sand. Oh, here we go. So this is a patch of sand. Now, if I grab the sand like that with my hand, here's some sand. Now, if I throw it, that's sand graining. But instead of a human doing it, aka me, it actually happens naturally. So what will happen is some organisms, microorganisms, will come across the beach and they'll actually grab the sand and throw it across the beach, and that's actually what builds up the beach over hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years. It's really, really fascinating. There's many things that science doesn't have an answer for. Science do have an answer for sand graining, as I've already explained. Now here's another cool thing about sand graining. Now do you see that cloud right there? That was actually formed by cloud graining, which is similar to sand graining, except it happens up there. See, cloud graining is where the rain moves the clouds to other parts of the sky, much like diffusion, where an area of lower concentration moves to an area of higher concentration. The lower concentration of clouds will move to the higher concentration of clouds, making the sky diffused with clouds. Now, in geography, sand graining is much the same. Now you should be able to see the crashing waves behind me. Now these waves actually have a lot of energy. But you ask, where does sand graining come into this? The sea actually transports the sand from the sea and tides out there to actually the beach, and that's what causes the beach to be built up, as well as the other organism chucking the sand across the beach. It's very, very scientific and hard to get your head around, but I'm going to help you try. This sign actually says danger, keep off. And that's actually because the sand graining gets really, really bad here, that the organisms sometimes come up here and try and erode away at this bridge here. What actually ends up happening is people actually get hurt from doing this, because the sand comes from the sea up here and people are standing here and they just get covered in it. Now under here is no man's land. You can't go under here. This is because the sand graining was so bad back in the 1600s that actually under here people started inhabiting it and selling the sand graining. Yes, people were actually selling the process of sand graining to other people, and it became so illegal that King James III actually had to ban it across the state. That is why sand graining is so dangerous. If you go in here, there'll be people who will try and actually sell you the sand graining process and try and enhance your sand graining experience. Do not go under here, it's at your own risk, but I'm going to do it anyway. So let's try and see if we can find a sand grainer here. Here, let's try and see if we can find one. Oh! Fuck was that noise? What the fuck was that noise? What the fuck was that noise? Hello? Hello? Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, I knew I'd be risking doing this. Did you hear that? Someone above me. Someone above me. There's someone above me. Hello? Is there any sand grainers? Hello? Let's try and get someone hit my head on the beams. Ooh. 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 Jesus Christ. Fuck. Gee. I'm so scared. Gee, I'm terrified. So yeah, as you can see, man-made sand graining is risky business, but natural sand graining happens all over the world all the time. Yarmouth Beach is absolutely filled with natural sand graining that's happened over hundreds and hundreds of years. I mentioned about that cloud there, the sea over there, and the sand down here. And man-made sand graining is not something you need to be worrying about at this stage in time. However, it could get worse, so be careful. Now, to prove that sand graining is real, I'm going to do a little experiment. So here I've got some food. Yeah, just some food. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw it on the ground, and what you're going to see is the sand organisms are actually going to chuck it to another area of the beach. So let's try it. Whoa. So as you can see, I'm in the exact same spot I was in, and the food has moved. This proves the existence of sand graining, guys. What more do I need to say? It's such a nice day here today in wonderful Yarmouth. I really wanted to share this with you guys because I thought it would be really, really useful. And wow, you just learned a new scientific fact about sand graining. So I'm going to show you one more thing before I leave, and that is how sand graining actually works in relation to man-made structures. This is a pipe, and you may think, oh, this was produced by humans. No, it's actually produced by sand graining that have actually been building up this pipe for hundreds of years, crossing all over here. And what they've basically done is chucked sand, and what it's done is actually formed into a man-made material that's stretched all the way along here. It's really, really interesting, guys. So I hope you guys have enjoyed learning about sand graining. It's such an important part of geography over here in Yarmouth Beach and beaches all across the world. Now, I really hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, slap a like on it, guys. And yeah, this is sand graining, this is Yarmouth Beach, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Oh, 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 whoa, 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 whoa.